It is the night of the 3rd of Second Seed, 4th Era, Year 1, 96. Athuur and Inigo venture deep into the ruins of Nchuanzel with haste. The deeper they went, the stranger the world became. Athuur had heard tales of Dwemer ruins from his father, stories of vanished gods and humming stone. But stories were warm. This place was cold. It felt like walking through the bones of something ancient and angry.
What in oblivion are those?
The Falmer, once snow elves, now not so much. The Dwemer made them into this, so I've heard.
They're in our way, and they don't look friendly.
They are far from it, my friend.
Then we go through them.
Athuur fought with grit, Inigo with grace. Together they carved a path through the dark, across broken bridges, past collapsed chambers, through halls where the air itself seemed to whisper warnings. Each step was a descent into memory and metal, and with every Falmer slain, Athuur's urgency grew. Sylvia was somewhere below, and the ruin was not done testing him. Meanwhile, on the surface of the Reach, beneath the watchful gaze of Maser and Secunda, Ilia moved like a shadow across the ridgeline. The wind whispered through the grass, but her focus was unshaken. For she had not stopped since sunset. Her boots were caked in dust, her cloak heavy with frost, but her eyes burned with purpose. Somewhere in the dark, the Forsworn waited, and she would find them.
Another camp, another chance to peel back Gala's plans. Let's see what secrets burn beneath their bones.
She descended without hesitation, her staff pulsing with latent power. The moons lit her path, but it was her fury that guided her. The Reach would not sleep tonight. But down below, Athuur and Inigo continued their purpose.
If we keep this up, I may need to start charging for pest control. Falmer extermination is exhausting work.
You'd probably bankrupt half of Skyrim in a week, but I'd pay for the silence, especially from these things.
Agreed, my friend. They scream like broken flutes and smell like old cheese. Let's find your friend before I start composing a ballad about this nightmare.
The ruins stretched on, winding through brass and shadow. Athuur and Inigo pressed forward, blades ready, hearts heavy. Somewhere beyond the gears and corpses, Sylvia waited. Or what remained of her expedition.
Please, not her. By Shore's mercy, it's not her.
Unfortunately, not so good for these souls. But that also means she's still out there, and if she's anything like you, she's probably giving the Falmer a headache.
Let's hope. Come on, there's still more ground to cover.
Athuur was on a time crunch. He needed to find Sylvia soon before morning. He just needed a little luck. And so he found it.
Sylvia!
Athuur? Is that you?
Hang on, Sylvia. This should help.
That's your healing spell? Feels like a warm breeze and a bad joke.
Well, it's enough to pull you through. Besides, it's a work in progress, my lady. I'd like to think I'm actually getting better at it.
Hello, I am Inigo, slayer of spiders, admirer of ruins, and your rescue party. And our friend here isn't fooling anyone here with his restoration spells.
Wow, you brought a Khajiit? You must really care.
Yeah, he grows on you, like moss. Or mold. How are you holding up?
I didn't think I'd see you again so soon. It's only been a month. You have a habit of showing up when things go sideways.
And you have a habit of surviving things that should have killed you. I figure we balance each other out. Come on, let's get you on your feet.
Calselmo was convinced we'd find something. Old artifacts. Maybe a sealed chamber. But we came up empty. Just traps, spiders, and those things. I used the combat tricks you taught me. Took down 2 of them before they got to me. The rest of the team... They didn't make it.
You did what you had to do. Survival never comes easy. And these Falmer, I have a feeling it won't be the last time we see them.
Wait, you're here, all the way across Skyrim. And if you're in Markarth, the temple must have called you. Dibella doesn't summon her agent for casual visits. What's going on?
I'll tell you about it later. Right now, you're my priority. We're getting you out of here.
And now you have a Khajiit, a half-working restoration spell, and a very determined Nord. You're practically invincible.
Then let's not waste it.
Agreed. Let's get out of this place.
They had found Sylvia, but the ruin had not finished speaking. Beneath the silence, something stirred, older than the Falmer, heavier than grief, and it did not sleep. And while Athuur found hope in the depths, Ilia walked through silence. The Forsworn lay scattered behind her, bodies twisted, blood cooling in the moonlight. Her boots pressed into the dirt, steady, unflinching. She had won, but victory did not soothe her. It only sharpened the edge. She whispered a prayer not to the divines, but to herself, a plea to remain whole, to not let hatred shape her hands, to remember who she was before the blood. And as she turned toward the next camp, the mage shaped by shadow walked deeper into the night, seeking truth in blood, not absolution. But the same could not be said for Athuur and Inigo, for they had survived the Falmer and carved a path through the ruins' forgotten halls. But Xvasynth was not finished. The Dwemer did not build tombs, they built tests.
Inigo? What an
It's a Dwemer Centurion, my friend. Dwemer Centurion.
It's in our way, so it goes down. Sylvia, stay back. We'll handle this.
Well, that went poorly. Here we go.
All right, round 2.
My friend, are you okay? That was a pretty mean blow you took.
Just give me a moment.
Are you two all right? That thing looked like it could crush a mammoth.
I am fine. Athuur is mostly fine. The Centurion is less fine.
I'm good, just need a moment. Come on, let's get out of here.
Athuur once again overcomes a powerful foe. This time, with the help of Inigo by his side, as Athuur realizes he still has much to learn when it comes to the Dwemer. And with the ruin behind them, the trio emerged into the stone halls of Understone Keep, for they had faced the dark, the twisted, and the mechanical, and returned with one life saved and many lost.
You sent them in blind. No backup, no warning. They died for nothing.
Athuur, I'll handle this. We weren't chasing shadows, Calcelmo. The tonal readings were real. The pressure shifts, the harmonic echoes. They matched the old maps. We were on the right trail, but we underestimated the Falmer presence. We thought they'd be scattered, maybe dormant. Instead, they were organized. Aggressive. Waiting. We had no support. No fallback plan. And when things went wrong, they went fast. I lost my entire team in less than an hour. But they didn't die for nothing. They died because we weren't prepared. And that's on all of us.
I see. The families will be compensated. I'll see to it. Listen, I should have put more resources into the guard detail. I should have listened. I'm sorry, Sylvia. I will ensure this information does not go to waste. Please, excuse me.
I have to stay back. I have letters to write, names to record. This isn't how I imagined the expedition ending.
You did everything you could. You survived. That matters. And I do admit it was good seeing you again. Even like this.
You always show up when things fall apart. I'm starting to think it's your true gift, Athuur.
I can't talk about what's happening at the temple. Not yet. But things are moving. I just don't know how long I will be in Markarth.
Then I'll make sure I see you again before you leave. No ruins, no monsters, just a drink and a quiet moment.
That sounds good. It would be nice to sit and catch up.
I vote for that plan. No spiders, no steam-powered death machines. Just me, a mug, and a chair that doesn't try to kill us.
We'll make it happen.
It has been an honor, Sylvia. Until next time.
We'll be in touch, Sylvia. Farewell for now. And get some rest. You deserve a break.
You as well, my friend. Take care out there.
They left the ruin behind, but its weight lingered. Sylvia returned to her duty. Athuur and Inigo returned to theirs. And somewhere beneath the stone, the gears of fate continued to turn. The stone corridors of Understone Keep gave way to the chill of Markarth's night. Athuur and Inigo walked in silence at first. Two warriors, worn and weathered, carrying the weight of survival, have now earned their rest for the night.
If I sit down for too long, I may never stand again. Today was long. Tomorrow will be longer, my friend.
You're not wrong, Inigo, but we're still breathing. And that counts for something.
So, Sylvia, my friend, where do you know her from, if I may ask?
Shore's Stone. Her mother was the one who first introduced me to Dibellian culture. Annika was a gifted priestess at one point in her life. Gifted in ways that would make most priests blush. But anyway, Sylvia's tougher than she looks.
I see. So you were spiritually enlightened by a master of the arts and distracted by a wench in the same breath. Dibella would be proud.
I believe I'm a little more focused than that, Inigo. You should try it sometime.
I am focused, my friend, on Ilia at the moment. I hope she's doing all right out there. She probably summoned a cozy cabin and a dozen Dremoras by now. Meanwhile, we get stone beds and stale bread.
You look like you've seen your share of mages. How would you compare Ilia to other mages you've seen in battle?
Believe me when I say this, my friend. Ilia is in a completely different class of her own. I wouldn't want to get on her bad side, not without a safety word at least. But then again, you already know that word, don't you, my friend?
Yeah, thank you for reminding me. Well, that's it for me. Good night, Inigo.
Sleep well, my friend. Try not to dream of spiders or steam-powered death machines.
Yeah, I can do without those things too. See you in the morning, Inigo.
Athuur laid on the stone bed, stripped to his pants, staring at the ceiling. The room was quiet, but his thoughts were not. The day had been long, but the night was still longer.
It's open. Sylvia, is everything all right?
It is, Athuur. I just wanted to see you again. You saved my life. I owe you everything.
You don't owe me anything, Sylvia. We are friends, are we not? You would have done the same for me.
Athuur, I don't know when I'll see you again. And I didn't want to leave it at just thank you.
Honestly, you don't even have to thank me.
You're always so focused, Athuur. So stubborn. Sometimes I wonder if you even notice when someone's trying to get close.
I notice. Just takes me a minute to catch up.
The candle flickered, casting soft shadows across the room. Two souls, scarred and searching, found quiet in each other. And as the flame danced, the stone no longer felt so cold. And while Athuur lays in quiet warmth beneath stone and candlelight, the temple of Dibella stood bathed in silver, Masser and Secunda watching from above. For within its sacred walls, the sisterhood gathered, hearts aligned, voices hushed, because tonight they would reach beyond silence. Tonight they would find her.
Lady of Grace, we call on you in the hour between dusk and dawn. In a world of stone and shadow, let your light fall upon the one chosen to carry your name.
Let her voice be a song in the silence. Let her hands shape kindness from chaos. Let her heart be untouched by the bitterness of war, and let her spirit bloom where others wither.
We offer beauty not as vanity, but as defiance, in every brushstroke, every whispered verse, every tender touch. We resist the ugliness that seeks to consume us. Guide us, Dibella. Show us the petal in the ash, the warmth in the frost, the Sybil who will remind the world that love is not weakness, and art is not an escape. It is our armor. We are your hands. We are your voice. We are your flame in the dark. Lead us to her. Let her name rise like dawn.
Their voices rose in harmony, not as a chorus of desperation, but as devotion. The sisterhood had offered their essence, beauty, grace, and memory, to the goddess who shaped the world with touch and tone, and Dibella, ever listening, answered. For in the stillness of candlelight, the veil parted. Her name was not spoken, A face was not seen, but the thread had been found. The new Sybil lives. And far beyond the temple's walls, in a place untouched by mercy, someone else had heard. Her eyes closed, her mind open, for she did not need spies. She did not need scrolls. She needed only the Sisterhood's prayer. The name had not been spoken, but the thread had been pulled. And Gala, ever listening, now knew where to weave her next wound.